You're really tearing through these contracts, aren't you? At this rate, you'll be done with it in no time. I have to be perfectly honest with you, kid. I didn't expect you to still be shuffling around this mortal coil for so long, you know? But hey, who knows? Your next death might be your last. We could get lucky. Alright, back to work!
Well, considering how last episode went, in fact the last few episodes have went, and how long it's actually taken me to get through these, I can safely say that I am definitely not getting lucky anytime soon, especially since we're going to be spending quality time with you. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more of Hat in Time Seal the Deal's Death Wishes. And in the last episode, we pretty much spent the entirety in the Arctic cruise with some death wishes, going through the deep sea rift collapse, which is so long it's not even funny, and then Christopher Bruisen, which is RNG incarnate. Yeah, that took a good hour. With cuts, that took 2 hours for me. But yeah, in this episode we've actually got quite a few things to be doing. I mean, we're coming straight off the heels of Challenge Road 11, and yeah, we've got a few things to do here. We've got quality time with the Snatcher, we've got a rift to get through, and then we got to be killing some stuff. As you can see, as he's already said, we're almost done with the contracts. Our file says 108% right now. And we're at 84 out of 111. We are close, but there's still a few episodes to go. Quality time with the Snatcher. You cannot hurt him, you just have to survive for up to 6 minutes. There is no way for it to actually end. It's basically an endless dodging scenario. Come on, kid, let's just be pals. How about I don't throw any blue potions at you and you don't hit me with the umbrella? Deal? Well, yeah, so he's not going to be chucking any blue potions that will allow you to actually hit him with. You've just got to survive for up to 6 minutes, and I believe if you do it with Peace and Tranquility, you just have to do 1 minute 30. I can't exactly remember. It will appear on screen. But yeah, I can definitely do 2 minutes. Don't know how long I can actually do it for long. I think I came close to 4, but basically it's just survive as long as possible. And if I don't, a Peace and Tranquility ain't going to really be that bad. It's just going to allow us to move on quicker. But I'll try not to. Let's see how I do on the first few attempts of this. That was a very stuttering load, I will admit. You want to laugh properly? I mean, I'm going to be having hiccups, but I don't know about you. I hope you hiccup and don't attack me at all, and I can just stand there. That would be nice, if your AI bugs out, but... yeah, knowing my luck, that probably won't happen. I don't actually know if that does happen. It only seems to happen with Moustache Girl. She, like, sometimes clips to the floor and never respawns, and they've had to fix that multiple times. Never happened with me, so... maybe it's got something to do with optimization, frame rate, and maybe, different PC builds, because everyone has a slightly different PC. It's never the same. Even if you buy the same, like, 2 people buy the same laptop, never exactly the same. This is also taking a while to load. What the hell? I think I might have to cut here. Wow, that actually took an entire minute after I made the cut. Don't know why that happened. Maybe it's because I did the challenge road last time I played this game. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Anyway, enough about that weird loading issue. Let's hop in, and obviously this means that you're not going to be able to use your badges or your hats, so, I mean, the badges that you have equipped, you'll still have the ability at least, but I don't think I need any of these. Unless I want to do one hit hero, because even if I lose my hat... nah, I think I'm good. There's not really much I can do. I just want to skip this. Okay, so he is the normal Snatcher. You've just got to dodge for 6 minutes. So this is basically just the normal battle, and you just got to keep on dodging. So I'll give it a couple of goes. Let's see how I go. I am not editing a timer onto the screen. That is actually in the game itself. So that's cool, I guess. That saves me a little bit of editing right there. But yeah, you just got to pretty much continuously dodge him. And if you are really good at doing like one hit hero with the normal Snatcher, then you don't have to worry about anything really. It's just this is the attack that you've got to worry about, which I did not do very well there at all, but we do have 4 hits, so we can take pretty much 4 hits up to the entire thing. But because we can't hit him, that means he's never going to be dropping health bombs for us. But already we're about halfway through a minute, so that's a thing. It's just that when this gets a bit faster, that's when it gets a bit panicky. The attacks do get faster as they go, so, I mean, it's pretty much how you would normally expect it, so keep that in mind. I just hate him popping out of the ground, because the shockwaves and him popping out of the ground makes you lose your timing. And I just clipped that while trying to jump, but I've survived for at least a minute, so hopefully I'll be able to hold it. And yeah, I changed the music back to normal because the orchestral one's way too slow and doesn't have enough energy. Not having against orchestral remixes, but yeah, I like to have a bit of energy in the music, and this is a very beloved tune in this game, so yeah, we'll have it again. I might... Oh, Jesus. See, this is the problem. I keep forgetting you have to keep going to the outside and the inside to dodge it when it's that fast. That's the attack that will probably get you the most. The rest of it is pretty much dodgeable in the same way that you'll do it before. Yep, here we are. So go on the outside. And that's how you dodge that, basically. So I don't think I'm going to live. Nope, I didn't even get 2 minutes, but I was close. Now it's just going to be a cutting montage to see how far I can actually get. Also, nice to give us this screen because, you know, there's no way for us to actually exit unless we say return to hub in the pause menu. So, since we can't beat him, there's no timepiece for us to grab. That timepiece is a farce! There's 2 minutes! And I still have 2 hits remaining, so I might be able to get a slightly better score than average, but I took too much damage early on, so I don't know how this is going to go. Oh god, well, that was right in the middle of me. I couldn't really dodge that. I dodged in the wrong direction and it followed me. That's a bit annoying. Yep, I'm going to end here. I'm not cutting. This could end at any moment here, and that means I've got to do the first 2 minutes again in order to get back to the point. You can't just stack it on top. It starts from when you enter. Sounds like my work, actually, at the moment. Starts timing you the moment you enter. Nope. There we are. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. I think I might be able to actually make 3 minutes here. This is the second attempt as well. There we are, there's 3 minutes, so at least I'm halfway. So I'm pretty okay with this. This ain't this much of a problem, I just gotta nail it. Yeah, I was expecting that additional pop out. This is where it could end? Okay. I would prefer if he keeps doing, like, every other attack other than the big, the one where he makes all the shockwaves go in a circle, because everything else is a lot more methodically dodgeable. Wait, did that hit me? I thought it didn't hit me when it does that. But then again, I only have 1 hit left. It looked like it did, but that could have just been the effect. Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! I thought I lost it there. Oh, come on, can I have 4 minutes, please? Nope! Oh! 5 seconds away! Almost 4 minutes! Almost 2 badges on the second attempt! Not badges, stamps. Keep saying that. Holy moly! Can we get back there? There's not really much point showing off anything behind, like, before then, unless it's something very clutch. Wow! Actually, if I just lunge dash twice correctly in a row, I can just outrun it. The one where he sends all shockwaves in all around the arena. Oh, I hate this. I mean, I don't like the problem is where not the shockwaves, the pillars of energy. The one thing I don't like about that is it obscures your vision, so you can't really. I did press the jump button there. My camera's getting all turned around. Yeah, this. If I do that twice correctly, I can outrun it, but I didn't that time. My school kind of fell apart now. But you get what I meant. It's like, if you do the 2 dashes correctly, it actually works. But the pillars of energy, they kind of obscure your vision when they're all over the place, and that's not very helpful. I would like to know where I'm going. Yeah, so yeah, just outrun it like that, if you do it correctly. Whoa, lag spike! Thank you for that. My computer must have hiccuped. And that's killed me. Oh no, I'm still alive. No, never mind. Thank you, computer, for the lag spike. I didn't need that. I'm not peace and tranquility. I can do this. Oh, I couldn't move. I lunged in the wrong direction. Yeah, it was a crap attempt anyway. And no, again! You just did that! There was one attack in between! I mean, this is kind of cool in a way. It's like a bullet hell because you just gotta keep on dodging, and considering the costume that I'm wearing right now for mods, actually is quite fitting. No! Wow! He juggled me 3 times. I couldn't jump out of it. I don't even know if I've been cutting. These has all been happening at once. I made it to 2 minutes again, at least. How did I dodge that? I couldn't see a thing. Yeah, but oh, Jesus! How am I dodging? Whoa, why did I bounce super high there? How did I dodge any of that? Clutch or what? Oh my god, click. Wait, what? What? There was a bit of a delay there in between attacks. His AI did kind of hiccup a bit there. Interesting. Can I have more of that, please? I can't. I'm stunned! Oh, dang it. No, it's all falling apart. So many things happened there. So many things happened. How the hell did I dodge all those shockwaves before? How did I hug the side and somehow not get hit by the ring of pillars? And then I got juggled there. I just couldn't jump out of it. Wow. Oh, really, man? That's fair. I was about to jump and he popped out right on me, so the shockwave hit me. Some could confuse that for getting hit by the Snatcher, but no, I got hit by his shockwave while popping out of the ground. He's not solid. When doing that attack, popping out of the ground. That was just cheap. Yeah, at the 3-minute mark, he just kind of continues to jitter for a minute and then doesn't do anything. So it's like at the halfway point, he takes just a quick breather and then he gets back straight to it. Live that one. I was bouncing in the wrong direction because of the bloody minions. Oh! Come on. At least I got the 4 minutes. There's no way, even if I take a hit now, I've got the 4 minutes. So that's progress right there. Now, I've got 2 more hits to do 2 more minutes. If I can average a hit a minute, I should have this in the bag. Oh, Jesus, almost walked into that one. This is going too fast for me. No! Don't you dare. Oh, Jesus. No. At least he drags out each phase a little bit longer. That's 5 minutes. I'm not looking at the clock anymore. Oh! No! I didn't know how to do that jump. No! Oh! Just keep doing this, please. No, not this again. This is what's going to kill me. No! Oh! Yes! I did! Oh, wait! I was about to quit! It actually allows me to grab it! That's the first time I survived 6 minutes, and holy clutch, that was... Holy clutch, that was hell? Whatever. English, I'll be hard, cannot do, gimme that. That is adrenaline. That's actually a really fun one. I couldn't get that far! I could always get about 4 minutes. I mean, the amount of times I got to 3.5 and it all fell apart, it's mostly because that when he pops out of the ground, I'm mashing the jump button to try and get out of a stun lock. But because I'm trying to do that, I'm not preparing to dodge a shockwave, I'm just trying to regain movement. And it actually allows me to grab the timepiece! I didn't actually realise it would grab the timepiece. I don't know, all I knew is that you have to dodge it long enough, and I could never last more than 5 minutes. I always stopped at roughly the 4 mark, or right before the 4 mark, and it's like, yes, I finally got the 6. Ooh, that is fun! That was awesome. And that unlocks an immediate new level that we can actually access without any cost, the community writ Twilight Travels. Now, while we hop into this one, obviously it's another purple community rift. This involves the Twilight Bell, even though it's nowhere near the side of Alpine Skyline on the map. Obviously, the Twilight Bell has stuff to do with the Dweller abilities, and the Dweller abilities originate in Subcon, so that's the idea here. So I'm going to switch to the Sprint Hat for now, even though it's a little bit off-putting for our current build right now. This is one of my favourite rifts, actually. I love the concept, and it's got something that's a little bit original. First of all, though, we want to come over this way and grab this storybook piece right here. We've got 8 to find. We've got 8 pages to find. And we actually get a little bit of an introductory thing here. This is why this is one of my favourites, because it's got a unique gimmick, even though it's not used to its fullest extent, because I kind of put it right next to where you're doing this anyway. Rift gates are spawned in using bells. Use your kid's hat to find them. So if we just get our, well, ribbon back out, it actually points to the bell, well, the part where you ring the bell. Twilight bells. And there we are, now we can actually progress. That's the gimmick. So you can't actually leave until you locate the bell. But, you know, you can easily locate it with your hat. It's just like a nice little unique gimmick. So we'll hop straight on in here. And without even using my hat, you are already at the bell. Yep. Just double jump and swing. And where's the exit? Right in front of you. Requires 2 ponds. You see why I mean that it's a unique mechanic that I kind of like? You have to locate the bell first before you can go to the end. The problem is the bell is, well, near where you spawn in, and therefore the exit's also near where you spawn in. So, yeah. In fact, there's an easy way I'm doing with this. If we just double jump again and swing on here, we can actually use the bell to get up here, and we don't even need to use the dweller platform. We can just hop straight up to the page. Yeah, we've got quite a few pages to get before. I think this is actually the floor that has the most pages. So, and we've got a lot of dweller raccoons to deal with. Are they called? I can't remember what they're called actually. They're subcon dwellers. But yeah, we don't really need to worry about them for now. They're kind of just drifting, doing their own thing. So we're just going to leave them be. And let's get our hollow mask back out yet again. I like how it's like in the game and not just a Bleach reference. I don't know even if it's even a Bleach reference. I don't even know if I've mentioned that before. By the way, wall climb fail right there. She's not grabbing the ledge twice in a row. Are you serious? Thank you. I was about to say, I mean, you shouldn't really be having problems doing that now. I thought we were past this. I mean, I guess it's not, as I said, it's not like absolutely major. So, are you serious? Again? Let me get back there. And I have seen other people do this, even in actual, like, mod rifts. I actually do need to get up there, hang on. Dweller mask. Hop up here. Deactivate this and go back to the magician's hat, the brewing hat. Oh, really? That doesn't actually work. I'll save myself, though. I swear that you were able to bomb them. I've seen people do it before. I guess you can't, then. Because, unless I was missing, but I'm pretty sure that... Because I haven't used the hat to attack in a while, I'm pretty sure that the brewing hat attacks home in. Are you... Wow. Oh, now you spawn me! Okay, okay. Why did it spawn me back at the beginning? Then I spawn back here. Even when I do not have a problem, it becomes one. Why did I not spawn here last time I fell down here? Why did I go back to the beginning of the floor? Of the sub-level? That's weird. Why are you gonna be so weird? I do not like the shenanigans. I'll do that instead then, how about that? I'm gonna have to double jump and lunge into this, but there we are. At least I got to it finally. After a lot of problems. This one's easy enough. We don't actually need to use our dweller hat here. We just jump across while it comes back onto us. Grab this hook to swing up here. This level is really generous with the heart pond, so even if you void out, it should be alright. I like how I saved myself, but I actually devalued my remedy. Why am I inside? Thank you. Right, I'm going to try it on you. No, that's the wrong hat. No, that's the wrong hat too. No, Jesus, how many times am I going to get the wrong hat? I fell through it again. Why am I falling through this block? Yeah, you can't hit them. Okay, I must have imagined things. This is simple enough. You just got to land on the platform that's not being affected. There we are. I'm just trying to see. There's the platform I need. That's an easy jump to make. Swing up here. Grab the pawn. And, yeah, there's nothing over there. Just a bunch of goats. Just like when we were in the Twilight belt before. This launches us back to the beginning. That's not big of an issue. I will go up here again, though, in order to get that heart pawn, because I could use it. We can continue right now, but we've still only explored half of this floor at the moment, so that's not a problem. Let's go back across over here. And this time we're going to go to the left. Normally I go left because I'm a lefty, but not in this case. These blocks are bouncy. They look like metallic blocks, but they're actually gelatinous, and I don't understand why it's like that, because they're the only time that you see them. But then again, like I said, this could have easily been a mod rift that has been added into the main game and not actually an official one. It does say community, so that is the consensus. Actually, I'm going to blow that up. Get a nice amount of ponds here. I haven't got the magnet badge on, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. You know, I just realised that the default option for the hat HUD is that when you're not standing still and the HUD's like the rest of the HUD's not coming into the screen, it would display. But when you're using your hat, it displays anyway to show the refill. So maybe I should just have it on all the time. Let me know in the comments. I think I asked that when we first had the mod, but I don't know. I've noticed quite a lot that since when you're using a hat, it's on screen all the time anyway, like if I'm always using the sprint hat. But yeah, as we just saw right there, climbing up those two walls gave us a page and a pawn, but we haven't climbed to the top of this area yet, so we've still got to do that. Let's blow you up, get a bit more money. A few more money? That's not the right vernacular. There we are. Can we blow this up? Yeah, we can. Oh, look at that. Let me turn you off. Can I hit you with the brewing hat? I already had it on. You can hit them with the brewing hat. You just have to be extremely accurate because they don't home in. Excuse me. Could you both please back off? There we are. That was funny. Right. Start climbing up. And I'm pretty sure you can't wall climb against this, because you can't wall climb against the wall for some reason. I don't know why you can't wall climb against this building's wall, but you can't, so. Also, by the way, I love the patterns on the walls. I don't know what the right term would be in the game. Hieroglyphs? This game's version of hieroglyphs? Why did I deactivate that when I jumped? That's fine, I can get back up there very easily. There we are, and again, that would have been a good instance somewhere using the mouse to use the camera, where we could turn the camera very quickly. But gives us enough time using a controller, and that's the way things should be done. Should be useful for both control schemes. You can hit them with the belt. I knew it. You can hit them. It's just I was having a lot of trouble because normally I tried to try and stretch it and barely hook shot, but obviously you can't really do that. So what I got to do is this, and not nail it, but it's fine because since we're here, we can actually double jump up here, jump back, and I did not actually reach it. In fact, what we're doing, it's like if I hop onto the block here and activate this while jumping, I can actually climb against the wall and jump and grab it. There we are. Oh jeez. Okay, don't do that, please. I'm trying to think, where was the last page? Oh, wow. Where is the last page? Immediately below me as soon as I asked. Wow, okay, well that was convenient. I knew I was missing another page. I wasn't actually looking at the HUD until just then. I was like, yeah, I'm still missing a page. I have confirmed my worries, but I was right on top of it, so no problems. I just had a minor brain fart. So let's continue onwards. And this is where I want to bring up something. Again, the bell is right over here, very close by to the start. I didn't actually jump there, but I still saved myself a little lunge into a no-bump climb. But there's a little star down there. Let's activate the bell first, since, you know, that's what we're here for. Where's the exit show up? All the way over there. There was a star down here, and there's a chest. The reason why I mentioned earlier that we just came right off the heels of the previous challenge road is because obviously I played the other levels, the levels outside of challenge road to get the tokens, the mod rift tokens for the mod timepieces. And that's why we're wearing this dress. We actually got that on our final spin. As we are in the LP right now, not including mods, we wouldn't have any tokens right now if we spent them all in the roulette. And even with mods, I still do not have any because it all worked out rather well. I was trying to plan it that way and it kind of worked out for the best. Remember that we were missing one more token. One more Rift token within the entirety of Seal the Deal, and it's not in the Arctic Cruise. Where is it? It's in this chest. This token is locked behind a death wish. I do not like that. I like how it's a secret hidden cosmic chest within a rift, which that means obviously that this was here by the developer of this particular mod rift that became official within the DLC and stuck in the Death Wish map at some point after you have some quality time with Snatchy Boy. But that means you have to get that far, at least 20 stamps, and get past quality time with Snatcher in order to get this one token. And that can be a journey if you're not really good. But then again, if you use Piece of Tranquility, it's not that bad, but still, you have to go for the Death Wishes, and that's something I'm not a fan of. But at the same time, this is something that I have to make mention of as well. After DLC 1's release, but before DLC 2 was released, but after DLC 2 was announced, within the mailroom behind the Mod Mafia there were 2 additional tokens to offset this additional one, so that you would have an additional spin still. Those 2 were removed when DLC 2 became available. So those 2 tokens, I'm making a mention of them here. Once again, possibly with some sort of mock-up or screenshot if someone has one. I'll have to look around for that, but yeah, that's why I'm officially mentioning it now, because we have 1 additional token and we cannot spend it. And that, I don't really have to worry about tokens for now until we actually get to DLC 2, so now it's just free game. We still have the 1 trophy token, I guess. If that's the way I want to put it. Also, if you saw right there, little hidden page down here, so we'll grab that pagey. Pagey. I guess if you're choosing between the original ukulele, it's funny how I have to actually mention the original ukulele now, as in the original, because there is a sequel which plays more like Donkey Kong Country. The Impossible Layer is like Donkey Kong Country, whereas the original ukulele was like the Banjo-Kazooie. It's like ukulele is literally just a celebration of Rare's previous works with Nintendo. It's like... And I guess that's a good thing, because the Impossible Layer was actually more well received than the original ukulele. And I've said before, when I had a decision between what collectathon do I want, ukulele or Hat in Time, I chose a Hat in Time. And I was going to get it on PS4, but I chose to get it on PC. Absolutely loved the game. Played the game multiple more times. Planned out my route, and here we are today doing a 100% or 110% plus walkthrough of the entire game, plus mods, plus achievements, and all that sort of good lovey-dovey shit. So, yeah, that's kind of the journey right there. So, yeah, but for now, I like how I went on a tangent just because I mentioned the word pagey. There's a page over there. That's a sneaky one. We'll get that in a minute. First of all, though, we'll hop up this way. We'll ignore the enemies. We don't really need to worry about these guys. Never mind. He's holding the pawn. I thought it was just next to the thing. Well, that was bad. You know what? I should just... Yeah! There we are. I killed so many that the game broke. That's fine, though. We'll just jump over here. Don't even need to attack the spider. He can live. Even though I'm not a fan of spiders, I'm not going to kill them if I can help it. And we are not going to go take the spring for now. We're going to do that and make our way back around again. Well, I did press X to home attack, but it didn't happen. Thank you for that. And where is that ice panel? There you are. Do I want to take this? Isn't this going to launch me back to the beginning? Because I could probably just make a flying leap and make that. Nah, we'll see where it goes. Why not? Show everything. Yeah, that wasn't the right angle, but it dropped me pretty much exactly where I needed to be anyway, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're going to have to lunge wall climb up at that point. Yeah, he's shiny, but he's not a dweller. You can whack that guy. Let's get our brewing hat back on, just in case. Oh, nope. I actually gave him a smack around the face. I'm happy about that. Alright, so get up here. This one's actually quite short, if you know what you're doing. Wait. Was this just an alternate way on getting up, or have I missed something? Oh, no! Healed up, and back for round 2. And I actually missed my brewing hat. My brewing hat keeps missing everything these days. Even when it should be homing, it ain't. And that's not just in mods either. I'm guessing they nerfed the hat at some point? I don't know. I don't remember it missing. I don't remember it being this inaccurate. Whoa, no! Oh no! The game's just frozen. Why? Why? No, come on! I'm near the end! An error message hasn't even popped up. What the hell? I hope the computer's just majorly lagging out. Why did that happen? I was on a roll! Come on! Okay, I have verified my game files and I have made it back here. Are you going to crash while I grab this? No. Okay, so it took me a good 20 minutes to fix that problem and get back here. The game crashed to such a point that even when I tried to access Task Manager, the game image, just the frozen image, the game, was permanently up front. I couldn't even access the window of Task Manager to make that always on front. So that was really annoying. It was such a unique crash, and there wasn't even an error message. And after I verified game files, the game didn't even acknowledge that it crashed. It actually spit me out after the Snatcher, and acted like nothing happened. What, really? You're just going to forget that you completely locked up? I mean, maybe the game doesn't even remember because it locked up in such a way. But yeah, what a way to throw off my groove. I mean, we had that on the very first episode on returning with the Beat the Heat. Why did it crash? And why did it crash again? At least it acknowledged that it crashed on that one last time. But finally, we can get onwards into a very blood red kind of sub-level. And yeah, the bell is actually in view upon spawning. It's all the way over there. We actually got to make it to the bell this time. So where's the exit going to be? Is it going to be all the way back here? So we have to go platform one way and then come back another? Makes you wonder, don't it? We can actually bounce on these guys if you want. There's no need to. I don't even think these guys will knock us away. I'd like to hope. Yeah, they don't knock us away. They just stand there looking all brooding, I guess. I don't know what the term would be. Let's kill some of these, and that was not what I was intending, and somehow I killed one of them even without the dweller hat, and I didn't mean to tap that button. That was a mispress on my part. There we are. I don't even need to kill them. Again, I'm breaking the frame rate by killing them. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the game somehow tried to respawn them all at once and it couldn't handle it. I mean, if my computer was having, like, processing issues... Oh, there we are. I knew I was missing a page for a second there. If the game was having processing issues that it couldn't load it, then the first thing to go would be the frame rates, because it has to account to load everything within those frames. That's why frame rate limits exist. That's why games run at 30, 25, or 60. It's like, if they can run at a certain frame rate due to how much is going on and how the hardware works. Yeah, you're not catching me out, buddy. Yeah, this final segment is kind of linear, to be honest. We've got all the pages in this area. The final page I know is in the final zone. But, as you can see, it's like, there's not really much else to grab other than one more pond, and this is just a linear platforming segment in this case. Yeah, this one, yeah, I remember that I have to hit them with the green hat at some point, because there's no way you can make the jumps. It's just that, for some of them, they just do not have a hitbox, so, I mean, you might be able to make the jumps. Not entirely too sure. Probably. High chance of doing so. There's the last pond, we can actually swing up there. And even though we only rang that twice, the exit's right next to the bell. And once we go through there, that'll be the final sub-level. This is what I mean by it's kind of like a missed opportunity to make it, like, interesting levels out of it, because the level is really nice. It's one of my favourites, as I said before. And it is a good concept to ring the bell to make the exit appear. But if the exit appears right next to the bell that you just rang, it's kind of pointless. If the exit was back where we started, then it'll be like, okay, you've done the platforming challenge one way, now do it backwards. That would have been fun, but nope. So let's give this a couple whacks first before we read that little thing. There's a little star we can interact with here. Oh, no ponds. A little bit cheap, that. We'll grab the final page, and we'll check this. Legends say that a great hero from long ago went on a grand journey to get to the Twilight Bell. He left his home and faced many troubles along the way, but persevered. This statue is here in remembrance of him. There is a quote on the back side of the stone, supposedly from the goat himself. It reads, "Never forget, being determined can push you to greater lengths than you may ever know. Be proud of your work, even if it's a small thing." Kinda counteracts what the Snatcher said before we started this very episode. After spending some quality time with him. I like how that all fell into place. You wish you could meet this goat one day. He seems like he'd be a great friend to have, even if they don't talk. They can write, but they can't talk. That's a nice way to round off this one. It's also very wholesome because of that, and it also, again, references the pilgrimage of that goat going to the Alpine skyline, and with the other story as well, from the Mountain Rift story that we got, that the one on the goat that went on a pilgrimage. This particular goat went to Alpine skyline with the help of the nomads, established the entire zipline network. And the Twilight Bell is a place of worship. Kind of wraps it all nice into one big thing. I like how the stories intertwine. The Forgotten Children. Subcon Village was celebrating Halloween, wearing their favourite masks. It was on that fateful day that Vanessa's cold wrath was unleashed. The villagers are the ones who paid the price of Vanessa's chilling and unbridled rage. Meeting an icy fate, the spirits inhabited the masks they were so fond of. But the former prince had plans for the unfortunate villagers. By signing a contract, they gained new bodies, new powers, and a purpose. To sadly do the biddings of the Snatcher.